Hello everybody. It's Friday the 12th of February 2016, a mere 3 days after the New Lanark vlog, and I am on the way to Edinburgh. At the end of my week off, I'm going to go to the castle today. I'm presently stopped off at Hart Hill Services, which is about halfway, just at the fag end of Lanarkshire effectively. And I'm on the way there to visit the castle and maybe do a little bit of a touristy run, depending how long I'm in the castle for, because the castle's quite a big attraction. I'm there to have some fun, enjoy myself today, and obviously do some filming, some vlogging. As it was with the New Lanark vlog, probably get a few test shots of RT shots, but that's all for the project that I'm planning for later in the year, which you'll find more about as time goes on. Anyway, I'm going to go get some lunch provisions at the service station here, and then I will next speak to you when I'm waiting for the bus to get into Edinburgh. So, I'm at the park and ride at Straighton, which is about halfway along the Edinburgh City bypass, to get a bus. Now, I've driven all the way from East Kilbride over to Edinburgh. Why am I not going straight in? Basically, parking costs. You try going over to Edinburgh and parking. It's going to be difficult to find a space, especially at the time of day I'm doing. And it's a tip I found from the festival. Basically, you go to park and ride here, £4 for a return ticket on the bus. Alright, another half an hour into your time, but at least you'll be able to get in your walkabout and then you park and ride back out again. And the buses are fairly regular, every 10-15 minutes. It's really a good way of doing it. So that's a top tip for the next time you're at Edinburgh. Try and find a park and ride. There's one on Straighton, there's one at Hermiston Gate as well. Try and get one of those and you should be absolutely fine. But just to prove to you how quiet it is, and this is a Friday we're talking about, it's a working week for most people. If I turn this camera around, you'll see that there is still a few spaces in this car park, so it's not used as much as it could do. So it's certainly worth a look when you're considering coming to Edinburgh to do a visit, and it is a lot better to park on the outskirts and go in to try and find a space in town, definitely. There's my prize. Well, it's not so much a prize, it's more the destination I want to go to today, Edinburgh Castle. So, it's taken me about 45 minutes to get from the park and ride to just outside. A little bit longer than I expected, but then again, it would have taken a little bit longer to walk it if I'd stopped at Princes Street, which is the alternative. So I stopped off just a couple of stops before Princes Street so I can avoid the worst of the climb, because it is a bit of a climb to get up there. You'll see that as I go along, hopefully, if I'm not knackered. So here we go, Edinburgh Castle, here we come. There's your parking proof. That's how much it costs you to park. And I'm potentially looking at 4 or 5 hours here. There's spaces in this car park, but even so, £4 is certainly a lot better. Time to show it. Look at that. Edinburgh Castle. So I'm here. Now, I'm a historic Scotland member, so it's cost me relatively nothing to go in. It will for the audio tour, but that's fine. And I have been here once before, but it was for a living history thing, so I didn't get a chance to go around all the exhibits of the museum, and the museum's there, so this time that's the intention. So, idea is to get the odd shot, if I can, and put together a little montage, like I have done the past couple of videos. Basically, any points of interest I will talk about. Sorry, I'm getting really knackered. Because how unfit I am. I climbed from down there back up to here And the incline's slight, but oh, am I feeling it? And I've still got the effects of walking up and down those slight slopes to the Falls of Clyde on Tuesday as well, so my ankles aren't exactly 100%. Anyway, enough moaning from me. Let's go have some fun, shall we? So, still touring around the castle. It's nearly 1 o'clock. I'm going to make way down to the 1 o'clock gun, because last time I was here, it was a Sunday, and they don't fire it on a Sunday. It's nearly 1 o'clock now, so I'm going to get a few shots of the gun being fired. Well, my heart wasn't racing before, it certainly is now. Yeah, they've just done the firing there. A bit shaky camera, but then again, I was holding up high, so I suppose the reaction is natural. Woo! A lot of wadding in it, I suppose, but there we are, it's 1 o'clock. Let's carry on.
For it is I who does punish those who break of the law. Venture to the toll booth, and there you will see the heads of those who have broken the law. Go further to the Netherbow, to the city gate at World's End, and there you'll see the arms and the legs of those who have broken the law. There for all to observe. Let me begin with a simple question. To all the gentlemen here present, fellows, if you are a married man, be pleased to raise your hands. Don't be shy. I've given you permission. Hands up if you're married. Don't be shy. Aye. But is it not true, fellows, that wives are all but nags? They nag and nag and nag their poor husbands. But ladies, take heed. For here in Edinburgh there is a law. There is a law that has it that if you are a wife who's been adjudged a nag, you will be sentenced to enlist the franks or the skull's bridle for this device.
So I'm in the Castle Square, near the end of it for me. Been to quite a few places, been to the National Scottish War Museum. There's 3 war museums of various regiments here. You've got the Scots Dragoons and you've got the Royal Scots, I think. I'm not going in all of them. The 2 best rooms are the Crown Jewels Museum and also the Memorial, which both of them don't allow much photography in, so you won't get many photos from there. You'll get a few more shots from me. You've obviously had the 1 o'clock gun today, and I'll be back to you later in the vlog. So, on the way down the Lang stairs, my way home. Yes, finished for my tour of Edinburgh Castle. It's really difficult, I'm finding, to actually discuss things and talk about things without a second person speaking beside me. So I think the next time I go somewhere like this, I'll take someone else with me so I can have a bit of conversation. But apart from that, if you have been watching, as always, thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe. Next video is up next Sunday, as always, around about 7 o'clock GMT. Until then, thanks very much, and I'll see you later.
Melanie? Glitz, what are you doing here?
You said you were sent here, Sabalon Glitz. By whom?
By me, madam.